We are just a few days away from Juneteenth. A very disappointing trend has started to pop up. Large companies appropriating the holiday for financial reasons. Now, here's just an example of some of the things that have been done, like Walmart apologizing after it introduced a Juneteenth celebration ice cream. DC's Something in the Water Festival, which is going on right now, by the way, supposed to be a Juneteenth celebration, but as ticket prices so high, most people couldn't even afford it. And then you have Snapchat releasing a filter for Juneteenth that would put chains around a person's face, and the only way to break them was by smiling. That was a real thing, among many others. Now, I want to go even further with this, so I brought in my good friend, Brandon Collins, to discuss. Your reaction to all of this?
I should have saw this coming, a few years ago when Juneteenth really started picking up. When I was doing Drunk Black History, we started doing a Juneteenth show. And I remember not many people still knew about the holiday. So we were educating people a few years prior to this. And now white people have really, really jumped on it. Like, it's like they needed something new. And this is it, especially for like tech companies that are trying to look woke or whatever you want to call it.
Here's my thing. We have commercialized all the holidays. They've commercialized Cinco de Mayo. They've commercialized St. Patrick's Day, obviously, Easter and Christmas and Valentine's Day, even Memorial Day, President's Day sales. We've commercialized everything, right? Now, let's imagine a world where they decide that, you know what, we're not going to co-opt Juneteenth. We're just going to leave Juneteenth alone. Well, now, if you go down that road a couple of years ago, it's like, oh, what's wrong with Juneteenth? You got a sale for every other holiday, but Juneteenth, we get absolutely nothing. We would feel a ways. This is just them treating Juneteenth the way that they've treated everything else.
That's a fair point. But it's like, do we really need to get two holidays as Black people where white people are messing it up? Like we have MLK Day and now we have this. It's like, all right, we can only handle one holiday full of stereotypes.
The other issue too is that because it's a relatively new stereotype, there's no like traditional ways of celebrating Juneteenth. Like we're all just kind of figuring it out on the fly. And so, which means that because of how sensitive the reason for the holiday is, that pretty much anything that you do is subject for mockery and derision, whatever you do.
I think the main confusion with Juneteenth, especially for white people that think that they're being so impactful by acknowledging this holiday, is that they think that that's the day that like slavery just ended, versus understanding that slavery had ended years prior to 1865 when the last slave in Texas was informed of their freedom. Like, it's so misconstrued. And so that's what also kind of bothers me about this appropriation, is that people don't even know the full story behind the holiday. And that Black people kind of don't celebrate it as much as they're making it out to be.
Now, we can teach them the full day about the holiday if we actually got the perks that we deserve from everything that we went through. I feel like if we leave a job on Friday, then news shouldn't get to payroll until the following Wednesday. We get that extra 3 days. You know what I mean? That's only right. Now, of all the potential sellers, what is the most egregious offender that you've seen?
It's hearing my coworkers talk about in their corporate jobs, white people in the C-suite reaching out to them individually as Black people and saying, hey, for the next all hands meeting, would you be up for talking about Juneteenth? That's egregious to me. That's something that you don't see in like public channels and stuff like that, but that's stuff I'm hearing about. And it really, that grinds my gears, so to speak.
I wish they would come to me, Brandon, in a meeting. Reese, we need you to speak about Juneteenth. I just get real quiet. That will go on for an hour. I will hum for an hour. If companies do want to honor Juneteenth, how do you think they should do it?
Just give Black people the week off. That's how you do it. That's how you get us to love what we do at work, and we don't have no complaints. Just give us the week off.
Oh, what? It's time for me to work again? All right, now I will be here on Monday, and you're going to get your hummus money worth. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, Brandon and I will actually be at the DC Arts Center tonight for the show that he was just teasing called Drunk Black History. Unfortunately, tickets are sold out, but I'll tell you everything that happened when I come back on Monday. Believe me.